Hi, this is Mike with Skull Dynasty. Today I'm going over my top 10 under the radar running backs. The first one on my list today is going to be Tony Pollard. He's coming off his best season he ever had in the NFL in 2021. He averaged about 5.5 yards per carry. He had 39 catches and he averaged about 10.8 fantasy points per game. And I have a feeling 2022 might be his best year so far because Ezekiel Elliott isn't getting any younger, and I think Tony Pollard will be more involved in the running game and receiving game. And he's really, when he gets touches, Tony Pollard is really efficient when he gets a chance. When he's in there. The next guy on my list is Chase Edmonds. We're not really sure what Chase Edmonds' situation is going to be this year. He could stay with the Cardinals. James Conner could leave. James Conner could stay. Chase Edmonds could leave. A couple landing spots are the Falcons, Dolphins, and Bills for him. Another really efficient runner like Tony Pollard averaged about 5.1 yards a carry, had 43 receptions, slightly less than last year. Last year he had over 50, averaged about 11.9 fantasy points per game. So I think Chase Edmonds is a good under the radar guy. The next guy on my list is Alexander Madison. The reason why I like Madison is every time Dalvin Cook is out, he seems to, because I have him on a few of my teams, and when Dalvin Cook's out, he gets you like 15, 20 points a week. He had about most carries in his career, 134 this year. Also, they used him a lot more in the passing game this year, which is kind of odd. He did get 32 catches. It shocked me when I looked that up. Averaged about 7.9 points a game because when Cook's healthy, he doesn't really see the field as much. I like Madison a lot, especially Cook is aging, and he should get even more carries next year. The next guy on my list is Khalil Herbert. The reason why I like Khalil Herbert, he played against Tampa Bay this year, ran for over 100 yards. He got close to 100 in another game. I think he had like 97. So anytime David Montgomery was out this year, he was really effective. Um, the next guy on my list is Kenny Gainwell. Gainwell, when he was in there, was really efficient, but the way the Eagles were rotating their backs in and out, they had Miles Sanders, Gainwell, Boston Scott, and Jordan Howard. It was kind of a running back by committee. You never knew who was playing each week. He did get 33 receptions. I always liked his receiving ability out of college. He's a shifty player. The only thing is with Gainwell, you don't know what the situation is going to be each week, but I do like Kenny Gainwell. The next running back I have is Keyshawn Vaughn with Tampa Bay. Well, Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones are both free agents. They could both leave, which leaves Vaughn as the number one on the depth chart, depending on the situation there. And when Vaughn has played, he's looked pretty good. His average this year was about 5 yards a carry, so he's very efficient when he does play. The next guy on my list is Chris Evans with the Bengals. Right now, he's third string, but if anything happens to Mixon, same thing with the Bears situation last year. I have a feeling that Herbert was third on the depth chart. Same thing with Chris Evans, but I think Chris Evans is probably the second best back there because Perrine isn't really a good running back. So I think Chris Evans is more talented player. So I like Chris Evans a lot. He's excellent in the passing game. It just anyone if you watch that game against the Lions where he made that awesome catch to get a touchdown. I think he could be an excellent third down back with the Bengals as well. And he actually ran the ball pretty well. What I've seen him this year, he averaged about 4.5 yards per carry. He was a very efficient back. The next guy on my list is Benjamin. Like I talked earlier about the Cardinals situation with Connor and Edmonds. They might be leaving, so Benjamin might be the number one back there. Most likely not. They'll probably sign one of the two, if not both of them, but you never know. And if they just go with they'll probably sign somebody. But I like what I've seen with and Benjamin. He's a shifty player. He was really efficient in college. Great receiver. He had like 40 some receptions his last year. Heavy workload. He has a good stiff arm. He got a touchdown this season in stiff arming somebody. The next guy on my list is a rookie. It's going to be Kyren Williams out of Notre Dame. Excellent receiver. I watched him actually film on him today. And I really liked what I saw. Really shifty back. He has breakaway speed as well. I saw him in the highlight reel running a couple long touchdowns. Good spin move. So I really like him. The next guy on my list is one guy I'm really high on, Jerome Ford. Very shifty, fast, big. He has the long speed as well to take it to the house. So I'm really high on Jerome Ford. They're my top 10 under the radar guys. And I really like this list a lot because so many running backs were injured last year. I think it was more than like 75% of the starting running backs, probably even more than that, that went down. So it's always good to have these guys on your roster, especially if you built your roster the right way. If you have like 3-4 good receivers, a quality tight end, good quarterback. As many injuries as have been the last 2 seasons, this might be the route to go. Is just load up with a bunch of running backs on your bench. If you like the content, please like and subscribe below. I'll try to get more content out there. Maybe I usually do it every week, so maybe next week we'll dive into the rookies a little bit further. Other than that, have a great day. Thanks. Bye.